GBP Pros, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone that's here on Zoom with us. We have Randy on here. Those that are catching us live on Facebook, welcome everyone. Those that are catching the replay on YouTube or the podcast. I appreciate everyone's support, everyone that's on here. Awesome to have you again. Again, GBP Pros is two-fold goal. Our goal is to help our agency to grow your agency or to help get better results within your agency for your clients, and also if you're a business owners to help make your phone ring. And we do this by bringing up our guests and to talk about their area of expertise and not only talk about it, but also give you over the shoulder examples of what we're talking about so you can see it. And I think it kind of helps understand what we're referring to when you can actually see the actual process. And with that said, we have Ryan Southern today with us. Of course, you guys should know him. He's a regular family member already, and we're doing a series. What is this, Ryan? Rhys, I'm sorry, I said Ryan, Rhys Southern. Um, what's this, our third or fourth part?
Yeah, this is the
Allah.
third episode
The,
today,
the,
so
the third one, awesome. So we'll do a little bit of recap. We'll show you some examples. We'll show you a little bit of tools that we've added to the system. Um, and again, feel free to go back to the previous episodes. We did some keyword research, some competitor analysis. We built the site and whatnot. Today, we're going to go over a little bit of update with some ranking on the GBP. Added a tool, all this local, to help us with that. Give you some examples of what that tool is helping us to do, and to help us with the management and ranking. Riz, how are you, man? A little under the weather?
doing well. Yeah, a little bit under the weather, but can't complain. It's been 80 here, so been 5 days of music festivals across the city. So
Ah,
been to a few parties over the weekend, and now I'm feeling the full brunt.
awesome, awesome.
But anyway, it's good to be back. I think
Yep.
we missed a week last week, but nice to be here. Have a few updates. Just getting some documents up. So I guess let's just go through a little bit of what we did. If you want to
Uh,
enable the screen
yeah,
sharing,
I just thought about that. Oh, there you go. Okay, now you're good.
great. Alrighty. So we spoke about foundational links. Um, Last week we spoke about citations and Web 2.0s and social profile links, and we've set most of them up. We're still working on the rest of the citations, but we've built the foundational links. So far we've got the website, which has 5 or 6 service pages. The home page is the main target page for the keyword for the automatic gates. And then you can see we've got the different services, and we've built out those 4 pages plus the home page. So we went through all of that, but what we are going to go through today, a bit of an update on the rankings. So when we first put the keywords into the software, we were ranking very well. And then we sort of jumped in. So 47, 40, 48, 40 for some of the more main keywords. And you can see I reran the scans today, this morning, and we're moving up in the positions, which is great. So some of the bigger keywords, Electric Gates Brisbane, coming in now at 35. So we're already seeing some slight movements in the positive direction just from, your foundational on page having the right service pages, having the on page on the pages. Well, I said pages a lot there, but and then the foundational links. So citations, Web 2.0s.
Awesome. Now, Riz, if you can shoot me those over, that way I can plug them into the other all this as well. If there's a way to copy those keywords.
Said the other day. So a lot of these keywords don't rank yet, but that is the intention. Can I put them in the chat? Is it going to be big enough, or should I put a face? I'll just put them in Facebook.
Yeah, perfect.
Should I cut out? So the next step in the links on the off page is we're going to be doing a press release. So I wanted to go over today a little bit about a press release, what types of press releases you can do, and then we'll write one together. So
Did you want me to share a little bit while you get that set up, Riz?
yeah,
Okay. So guys, just to give you a couple other tips that we've done so far as well. We've also added the profile to all this local. And with all this local, we have some automation on the GPP. We have the profile. We added some local keywords. There's some competitors that is bringing up and doing some reverse engineering. We just added this. It's probably been there, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks. Um, so it's created some posts. There's actually 8 items on here, some Q&As to the profile, some more posts, and some services. So it even has some services here for us. So we've done about 25 items have been completed, as you can see here. We responded to some reviews. We've updated the description on there. And we have a couple of posts that are on there. So just to kind of go over real quick, all this local helps with automation, with reverse engineering, and based on reverse engineering of our trade area competitors within that area. So it has some AI built into it. So we'll take this post, for example, and we'll just schedule the post. It's going to go to Google Business Profile. It has the layover, call to action, and we're going to schedule this for the 29th. So we'll just go ahead and schedule that, and it's there. So do some Q&A questions as well. We just add some more Q&As, and we'll do this posting again to the Google Business Profile. This is what the post will look like. This will be on the 5th. So we already have some posts scheduled already out for this. So we have a few here coming up tomorrow on the 22nd, on the 29th. And let me bring this down. Next, all the way down to the 5th, we have them on there. So this is where we spend most of our time in here. So we'll schedule this one. This one's for November 12th. And it wants us to add some services, and we'll do another Q&A. So guys, this is just to keep the activity in the background, in the back end, and we'll hopefully get some activity in the front. And it wants us to add automation company. And we'll add that one. So far with this particular profile, we've done 32 items have been completed. We're all cut up in the profile. So there's a few little bit of scorecards that we need to just keep an eye on it, some reviews. and some photos. So we'll get that on there. We've added to the map. These are the keywords that I added, Riz. Um, so I got, oops, fencing contractor, ironwork, gate company, garage door, automatic, uh, pro automatic garage, and then the city, commercial, swinging, sliding, and auto gates on there. So we have those already posted. Again, we're just starting off with the GMP, so you can kind of see that we need to improve a little bit of the rankings on there, but they are on there. On the GBP organic, we have 10, and then I'll add to this list based on the keywords that Riz just sent me over, seeing some of our competitors. So we definitely need to work on some reviews. Overall, we're ranking number 6. We still need some improvements. I need to add, it's already on there. Okay. So
Number six.
again, this is based off a 17-minute drive time on there. And we'll have to run some reports, but we're off to the races up to this point. So hopefully, just wanted to show you we did add it to all this local. We have some automations on there. Um, and we should be off to the races on this so far. So
Are
pretty
we
exciting.
getting engagement already?
Which one?
Are we getting engagement just in general?
Yeah, you can see right on here
Wow.
the impressions, the users.
Well, pretty happy with that.
Yep. And this is all based on Google's backend, right? So we
This is
should
brand
see.
new. I mean, this is less than a month old.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're doing well. Listen to what we're
Yeah.
saying. Shit, I didn't realize it's like this well. I haven't even looked at the maps rankings yet.
Yeah, not so hot, but branding, we got it pretty good. So it's recognize our brand. So we'll work on that as we go along here.
Go down automatic gates. That's like the main keyword. It was looks pretty good for that one at the bottom.
Let's see. Let me just go in there here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got a
yeah,
map.
you're right. I didn't even notice that. Yep. So here's the map. It's ran 2 maps so far.
What?
So it runs it weekly for you automatically.
Automatic gate. That's a nice keyword.
Yeah, heck yeah. So ranking
Well
number
done.
1 on this one. It's a very
Oh,
strong keyword.
that's the one we're going for. Well, that's it. The class of rank is finished. We ranked number one.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
Yeah, and this is
Now we
off
just
of a, oops. This is off of a 17-minute drive time. As you can see here, 17 minutes for this particular gate. Market visibility, we have a 98, ranking number 2. This is 32,000 population too, by the way, guys. Again, this is the trade area based off of 17-mile drive time. So not bad at all. That's
great.
actually very good.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah. And then as you can see here, it'll do the different maps, and this is it'll run this automatically for us every week. So if we want to compare, it doesn't seem to be much. Oop, go back.
Yeah, it seemed to be
Oh,
ranking already.
yeah, local maps. Let me try that again. Yeah, let me refresh it. So see if we can. There's probably some updates on there. Oops. We'll test it out here in a minute. Yeah, we'll have to fix that. But so that's what we have so far as the new tool that we just added to it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Yeah, it seems to be doing well. I mean,
Yeah.
Didn't know it had that many features. You can request. That's great. I'm, I'm happy with that. So, press releases. All right. Let me share my screen. So I got a little bit distracted there. I didn't get everything up. I
Yeah,
was
no
excited
worries.
by those songs there. So press releases. Always we want to start with a press release when we launch a new website or we start a service or we take on a client because press releases are news links and they are generally what you would expect an established company to be doing, getting mentions in newspapers or news websites, talking about events that happen at the company. So we always start with a branded press release because we want to establish the brand first. Before we can establish the services that the brand offers, we want to establish the brand. And we can do this. I see someone's trying to enter, Adrian's trying to enter the room.
Oh, sorry. Let me get that. I'll get it.
Thanks. So there's multiple different things we can talk about in a press release. In fact, there's almost an infinite number. But generally, it's going to be one of these if it's for an SEO purpose. Opening new business or opening a new location. So you can talk about a business that has just recently opened or a business that has expanded and has opened a second or third location. Generally, I don't talk about new businesses as new businesses because we don't really want to set a footprint on Google about when the business was established. Because if we don't mention when the business opened, for debate. Whereas if we specifically mention the business opened on the 1st of January this year, depending on what type of business it is, um, yeah. So it opens a new location or expands new services. So a business could potentially start offering new services. That's something that's newsworthy or press release worthy. A business can move locations. That's worthy of a press release, especially for the name, address, phone number for the NAP consistency for your Google Maps listing. Having a new press release with those updated information and the new address is going to be doing wonders for the map rankings if you move business location. You could talk about a website redesign. Uh, if you're coming on taking a client, then you might be redesigning their website. So that's a very valid topic to talk about on the press release or new staff hire. So if you have a larger company as a client, maybe they have a C-level executive suite of staff. Maybe they hire a new CEO or CTO. That's something that you could talk about in a press release. Any other topic ideas that you generally use, Alfredo, when talking about press releases?
You know what? I'm guilty at this part. Like, you're kind of helping me out as far as like new location or brand new business. That's what I normally do, to be honest with you. And I never, you kind of gave me an aha moment right now. But yeah, this is not really my strongest point as far as press release. I know like Randy's out there, Chris, that they're really like take that to the next level when it comes to press releases. But I have to admit that's one of my weakest areas. I like them, I do them. Um, for the backlink, for the different footprints, digital footprints. But I can definitely level up my press release game to really take it to the next step for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we can talk about, but it's sometimes because there's so many things, it can be quite challenging to think of what to discuss. Like the choice is endless, so we're sort of stuck there, not really being able to think of anything.
Yeah, especially like the copy, right? Like how to structure the copy, how to, with entities and variations and LSI within the copy. the NAP, what links to really utilize within the copy to uh, really boost it, right? Really leverage the press release as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get into that after we'll get into that in a bit. So after you've done a branded press release, then the next natural step is to do press releases for your services. So you might have different sectors of services, or you might be able to sort of join services together that are related. And service-based press release. Um, and these can be branded like the other one, like expands into this service. So like a business expands into hot water repair, where previously they were just a plumber, now they do hot water repair as well, or boiler repair. So you could talk about a specific service and you could optimize that article for the brand plus keyword. Branded about a specific service. So you want that to be basically optimized for the target keyword. So say we're doing boiler repair, that press release should be optimized in whatever tool you guys use, or how whatever page on page analysis process you have. It should be optimized for the primary keyword. And then in the title and in the headings and in the article, you should be mentioning brand plus keyword. And you should be talking about brand, the new keyword, and associating those two together. So Google sees a repetition of the brand plus the keyword, so they understand that they're related. The next thing you could talk about in a service is you could do like a newsworthy article. So kind of like you would see in a newspaper as a newspaper feature. Generally would be on a more of a larger website, not generally associated with press releases, but definitely something you can do with press releases. Maybe you run a insurance company or car rental. You run a car rental company. Um, you can find and make a little report or find some statistics about existing studies, government statistics, things like that, and form a little opinion article based on those facts. And that will generally be picked up by more distributions because it's more newsworthy. So make a more traditional news story using. And it doesn't have to be expertly written, professionally paid for. Press releases do get syndicated across the network, so it will still get picked up. It's just slightly more newsworthy than a branded press release or a press release about the keyword. Obviously, it's a little bit more effort, but when you've done a branded press release or you've done press releases about the service, it can be something to think about. And again, you want to optimize that for the keyword. In terms of links, generally we want to link to the homepage for the branded keyword, for the branded press release. The first one we do, we want to be linking to the homepage. And we want to be using a branded anchor text because we really need to associate and establish that brand identity within Google. So initially, everything we're going in links wise should be branded in some way. And that's no different for the first press release. It's going to be branded. We're going to have a branded anchor text. and we're going to link to the GMB as well with brand anchor text as well.
And are we gonna go through some examples, Riz?
Yeah, I was gonna go. I was gonna do one, um,
Okay.
in ChatGTP, kind of just go over a little bit. So we are going to. This is going to be a combination of A and D. We're going to talk about.
I think this is kind of cool, like especially for me, right? I'm a little asking for myself because this is it's helping me think of different uh, like how to put this together, how this kind of looks like, you know?
Yeah, definitely. We got someone in the waiting room.
Yeah, I got them.
Welcome. So, um, Pro automatic gates opens, um, establishes online. So what we want to do is basically talk about the business being new online without saying that it's a brand new website. Because this is going, we're not going to say when the business opened, but we're going to say that it's online. And we're going to use O1 because O1 is awesome. And we're going to do, let's task.
And this is the prompt, guys, that you can help, you know, take a look at it.
And I'm really just thinking this off the top of my head. Um, so write a press release. The website is brand new, and the company is starting their online journey. Uh, do not mention that the business is new. Only the website and online presence info. I'm going to get the information from the citations sheet. And I'm then going to go to website to get information. I'm going to ask it for suggestions and let's have a discussion on the outline of the press release. Also suggest title ideas. So instead of just asking it to write it, we're going to ask it to think, talk to us, give suggestions, and recommend title ideas. So a headline, subheadline, pretty standard with press releases, introduction, announcement of the new website, services, benefits, a quote. Generally, you're going to see a quote in a press release as well. That's super important to make it look legitimate. So this is a pretty good idea. This is a pretty good brief. Call to action, contact information, and then about the company. So this is spot on.
So for those that are catching either the podcast, feel free to go to on YouTube so you can see the prompt and then the output. You can get a better visual of what that looks like. Now,
And
is
then
this
we have
Riz, the free
this isn't the free one, this is the paid one, but
okay.
just it's just quicker. You can get this, you can do the same thing in the free one. Um, it's just I have the paid, so I may as well utilize it.
Okay.
It's this one has a bit more reasoning, so you can go through here, you can see analyzing the press release information, it maps out the structure, but you can get the same information from the free version. It's just maybe a few more steps. But let's get the title idea. Pro Automatic Gates Brisbane unveils new website enhancing customer access to premium gates solution. I like that one. Now we're going to congratulate it. Perfect. Thanks. Because it's a human-based chatbot, so talk to it like a human. If you're nice to it, you'll get better results. Trust me. I'm not even joking. It's like mathematics. Like it makes sense. Um, let's write this press release. So this is where if it was not a branded press release, if this was a target press release and we were going for a main keyword, we would put in optimization requirements. So we would tell ChatGPT, look, we want this. I use Page Optimizer Pro, so it has word densities and word counts, and it has all of the data. So I just put that directly into ChatGPT and say to ChatGPT, look, use these metrics, use these parameters, use this word this many times. Whatever tool you have, I'm sure they all have similar outputs, but we tell it the word density and the word count and all of that to be optimized for the primary keyword. But in this case, because it's a branded press release, we don't need to do that because we're not trying to rank for anything but the brand. What I will do is I will put the primary keyword in the heading. Pro automatic. Actually, no, it's already there in the name, so we don't need to. Eagle 7 has entered the waiting room.
Let me see. I'm adding the keywords. Sorry about that. I got
That's
them
all
in.
right. I don't know whether to add people or not. I'm happy to do it, but I don't want to. I don't know the list of the.
I blocked the just in case the permission. So
Alrighty. So now we have our press release. Pro Automatic Gates unveils new website enhancing customer access to premium gates solution. Sounds like a press release to me. Pro Automatic Gates, a leading specialist in gate design, manufacturing, and automation, is thrilled to announce the launch of its new website. The new online platform is designed to provide customers with easy access to comprehensive information. Great. And then we've got a quote here, talking from the name. And then we've got Gate Solutions, the offers, the services we offer. Details about the features, a little bit about the customer satisfaction, call to action, and the about us. So that follows the brief. And I'm happy with that. I think it looks pretty good. So we've got the link in here. I will change that to a branded anchor text instead of a naked URL. And I will put a Google Maps link as well, which will be branded as well. But other than that, that's the press release.
So that you would literally paste and copy that.
Yeah. I mean, we gave it enough prompts that it's unique. If it was a branded, if it was a target for a service, I would probably optimize it, like I said, with the word density and with some sort of tool. But because it's a branded one, we're not trying to
Mhm.
rank for any keywords. We're just trying to establish the brand. So any extra work other than on top of this, other than to make it more readable, if that's something that the customer wants, you're not really going to see any more positive SEO benefits than what we've got here.
Okay. Now, you would paste and copy that depending on the onboarding like whoever you go with. Like Riz has a service, William has a service for the press release, right? So Riz has his onboarding form, and then it would ask for the information. Then you would just paste and copy this. Is that correct, Riz, on your onboarding form?
Yeah. So most forms will ask for different sections, the title,
Mm-hmm.
like the byline, and then you've got the article, and you just paste it in the different sections. And then depending on what you're sort of buying, it goes out to the different distributions. So we're offering a new press release service, and it is a Yahoo based distribution. So it gets posted on Yahoo and then syndicated across other websites. And that is $250. So if anyone's interested, feel free to reach out. It's not as wide as the standard Yahoo distributions that you might see from other people, but it is much cheaper. And you do get the Yahoo link, the main sort of news Yahoo link, which is really sort of the main feature. So we're going to post that this week. That'll get distributed across the network, and then we'll have our brand establishment from Yahoo plus the syndication network. We'll have our citations coming in. We'll have our Web 2.0s coming into full effect. All the links as well we put through Indexer. We want to index links. We want to get them shown to Google. Uh, so that's really where we're at. I will be working on new pages on the website this week, probably posting. Oh, the blog, one of the blogs ranks already as well. What was it? How to, I don't remember which one it was, but I saw it had some rank. But yeah, we're building more pages, more blogs, more links. And then next week, we'll probably recap and maybe talk about the author of the website and building out the author profile to have somebody behind the website. Because having a person, an author, a contractor, an industry expert that backs your website is very, very, very important.
Now, will we go over the different profile or press releases, or we'll just build on that for next week? I know we're coming short on time.
Um, Probably just, I mean, it's the same process, really. Like, I'm just like the main prompt is the idea initially, which we went through. We have, where are they? We have all these ideas. So, really, just taking one of these, you can even ask ChatGTP for a newsworthy article. So, have a gate, a driveway gate installation company, and want to make a newspaper style article press release. I want. Sorry for my typing. My keyboard's broken. with a an opinion piece. Why driveway gates are the best investments for home security and curb appeal. Perfect. So you could ask for 10 ideas. We could do this. We could find a couple of statistics about break how having a gate or having a fence will lower the chance of someone breaking into your property. And then that's your article. So it's really just creating a base idea, knowing what you want the press release to be about as a very high level, and then going through it. Like that will also
Awesome.
be okay. It's really just about getting the links on the websites and pushing that out to get the establishment with Google.
Awesome, guys. So as we're coming up to a close here, guys, Riz was doing that. I added the 30, I got to like 27, I think, keywords on all this. So keep track of that as well. Um, and so we went over the press release today. Next week, probably do a recap, see the publications, add a couple of more pages. Riz, am I mistaken? Did we do the Bing or the Google Search Console already?
I've done Search Console. I
Yeah.
haven't done Bing.
Okay. So we done the Google Search Console on there. So that's kind of the first steps that we did. I just want to make sure we cover that. And actually, if you do the Google Search Console, the Bing is pretty easy because you can do it through there to set that up. And then, it will give us kind of error messages if we need to fix any technical stuff. So that's what's super cool about that. It's not that hard, and we want to get Bing's attention as well. Um, so guys, any questions? Those that are on the Facebook Live, those that are on here live. Somebody asked, where is the YouTube link? Once it goes live, Peter, we'll post it. We'll post it on my Facebook, or if you go to my Facebook, or I'm sorry, YouTube channel, you'll also see it there, but we'll get that announcement for the whole series as well. In fact, I'll tag my project manager for that, and then she'll see it and get that on there. So, any questions as we're closing up? Any last remarks, Riz?
Yes, the only thing I will say is that it's very important to do this foundational stuff
Yeah.
and establish the brand and like start, even if you get a new client and their website's established, but they're not ranking as well as they should, just start from scratch. Like we always start as if the client's website is brand new because we don't know what people have built in the past. And unless we see quick wins for certain pages specifically, we're going to be building citations and social profiles and Web 2.0s and press releases. And then we're going to move on to guest posts and niche edits and news and like larger news press because it's just the natural progression of what happens with a website. Don't skip on the important stuff at the beginning because it's going to be a lot more difficult to rank in the later term. But other than that, I appreciate everybody that's watching. If you have any questions, we'll be
Yeah,
happy
no
to get them.
questions so far. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and call it there, guys. I appreciate everyone. I know it's not as exciting or as sexy, but I think when people talk about press release, that's why I love. I always say over the shoulders because there's one thing to talk about it, but like, what does that look like? How is that put together? And on today's ChatGPT example, it's like perfect, dead on. It accomplishes what we're looking for, so you don't have to like wonder, going from talking about it, okay, this is how you do it. And the very next step is, reach out to Riz to actually execute the actual press release. William has, the press releases. and just fill out the onboarding form. Like Rhys says, everybody has a different like onboarding form, but it'll ask for those specific headers or sections that ChatGPT had, and then get that process for you. And then maybe we'll cover as we go along, what we do with those press releases as far as throwing some traffic there a little bit. That way we can get Google to trigger that as well. So something basic, something simple like that. I don't want anybody to be hung up with it. Press release, how to do it. Here's the prompt, different ideas as well. So guys, with that being said, much love, much success, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.
See ya.